All right. We're gonna immediately start with copyright.
You're
What a great way to start the very last podcast of 2023 for DangIT Prodcast.
Wait, are we live?
Yes, we are now. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
Mark.
Mark, I can't believe you always do this. And I'm Philip.
And
When it just goes into Phil playing dead.
Yeah, just like an opening scene, just
They are.
And welcome back, everybody, to episode 487 of DangIT Prodcast. Welcome back, everybody. As I was saying, this is the last podcast of 2023. And for life. No, I'm kidding. We're continuing.
whoa.
Hard announcement.
The hardest. Like
I don't feel valued in this platform. So I'm packing.
Slow down.
He made a terrible lapse in judgment.
I made a mistake.
Oh my god.
But how are you guys doing?
I'm alright. I've been chilling today.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chilling all week. Took a hard vacation from everything.
Oh, nice.
Including streaming, including everything. Just
everything. You just full cleanse, and now you're back, and you want to go back immediately.
I don't know if I want to go back immediately, but I will start. I don't know if I'm starting next week, but probably the week after. I'm gonna hit the ground running.
Oh wow! So did you take that whole week just to plan things out, or you do already prep some content? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think what I told myself with the streams, I feel like I've personally just haven't been really committing to them as much, and so what I want to do is set a strict, not just a strict schedule, but strict content. What do I want to actually throw on here? Because I think what burns me out the most is I love doing the marathons and I love going from series to series. But holy crap, do I get tired of playing the same, not the same game, because obviously it's different games in the series, but the same kind of game back to back to back, and then change it up immediately.
I see.
So what I'm thinking is I set one specific day for marathon games, one specific day for something else, and I haven't thought about the second time. And then Fridays could be my, depending on the day, it could be if it's a new Nintendo release, I'll probably play it day one. And if it really is something I want to continue, we'll do it on stream. If not, we'll just play it for the day, give thoughts right there,
I see.
Maybe a multiplayer day, maybe some fun Nintendo games that day, maybe retros, we'll the Fridays are open for everything. And I think that's what I want to do.
Gotcha.
But that's what I've been planning. So I figured I need to really look at what I want to do next week. And then once that next week hits, we're ready to go.
I see.
Back in it. Including Tanuki media content, which is why I'm ready to go.
Oh man, dude. I feel the same. I actually just feel bad because I haven't really been posting a lot of Tanuki media stuff, but I got some new stuff that I wanted to do filming for. I'll talk about that as kind of my pseudo pickup for the week. But yeah, I haven't really been able to put a lot of focus on Tanuki, so I definitely want to do that as we roll into next year. Just be a little bit more consistent. It's just a juggling act that I'm trying to work with, and looks like YouTube I'm good with. TikTok, I'm trying to get that working, get that part of the schedule, and then Tanuki is going to be the last thing. So that is the plan. I also want to take this opportunity to possibly review any type of New Year's resolutions that anyone's been keeping track of. I know I haven't. I'm gonna be honest.
I definitely have not. Oh well, I lost a little bit of weight, so that's cool.
Sick.
I haven't gone to the gym for a week now because I was sick last week, and then just getting back into things. So literally we're going to start next Tuesday again.
Okay.
So
actually, you know what? I do have a list right here. It's it's something that I know that I will never check back until this certain time frame. But I usually keep bullet points of here's what I have kind of a focus on for the following year. It's pretty much kind of becoming a disappointment for myself because it's like, oh, you know, make shorts on YouTube. Like, oh, I haven't really been doing that.
Oof.
And get my medical and dental appointments sorted out. I'm like, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I kind of free willed it this time.
Actually, that's got to be something I start doing next year as well.
Have you also just been kind of?
Yeah. Whenever I'm like, you know what, I don't need to go.
I've
Which is not a good thing. Not a good example, ladies and gentlemen.
This is true. I have spent the past year. Thankfully, I don't. Knock on wood. I haven't been sick. I have not been sick, and so like that alone, I just felt like I never really need to just go. But I do want to make sure because next year, I mean, granted, it's gonna be the tail end of 2024, but I'm gonna turn 30.
Same.
So I'm just like, this is
I'm gonna be ahead of you because I'm turning 30 in 3 months.
I still got 2 years, so I'm good.
You still got 2 years. Yeah, that's true.
I love and I hate you at the same time.
I love you and hate you at the same time.
Yeah. But no, that's basically why. Like, I need to really start making normal appointments. Like these glasses, they're still good,
right?
But like, I haven't gone to a like vision doctor for like 4 years.
4 years.
I think it's supposed to be every 2. So yeah, I should really get my eyesight checked out.
If your eyes are holding up, they're holding up.
No, they're holding up. I'm not like nothing's blurry, you know. But I still want to make sure I have the correct prescription.
Yeah. I think
Can you see?
I mean, can you see though?
Yes, Mark, I can see. I can see that you're being an ass.
I think we're all good for right now.
I think we are for now. Listen, I'm just trying my best to avoid like those like little puff tests where it's like, you're like,
those suck. Those suck, but I'm gonna have to.
Doc, your breath is extra moist.
The last time I went to like optometrist, like my dude literally just like manhandled my face when they shined a light at it. I was like,
and then he grabs you and he's just like, hold still, damn it.
I know.
You thought he was going to ask for your license and registration?
Oh.
And when I'm done, it looks like one of my folks had passed. I just received the news. That's how teary-eyed I end up being.
Oh my god, that's good.
But I do probably need to get like new frames for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I kind of feel like. I kind of need new frames sometime. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll find out. If I don't have to, I don't have to, and then we're good. But I need to get that checked out to verify.
That's true. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be one of the biggest goals is just keeping track of like your health on all fronts. Because I have like the plans like from my workplace, so I should just utilize it.
Plus, I mean, like for me as well, like I mean, I'm turning 28, but that's not 30. But it does make me think about because like I know I'm getting there, I'm getting close to there, and I'm like, oh, but I know when once I get to 30, I'm gonna start taking things a little more like in terms of my like I've already taken my health like somewhat like because of my condition, I've had to take my health into consideration more from a young age, but. No, I guess in a way, just mainly my mental health. But when it comes,
that's true.
When it comes to, I guess when we turn 30, it's like especially for couples, that's our biggest time. That's where the real line starts for counting down having kids is when you're. 30.
True.
Yep.
Like 30 is when it starts to go. It starts to dip down.
Yeah.
It's when you got to start
like
thinking about it.
From the very beginning of puberty up until the age of 30, that's like your golden hour usually.
Ooh.
Well, better late than never, I always say.
I pray for both of you.
How's that going, by the way, Phil?
That's all right.
Any results?
No. But, well, I've mostly been sick for like the last week and a half, so, you know.
That's true. Really... Yeah, you gotta
I've been just like in bed. I go to the game room. I think I want to play a game. I started it for 30 minutes. I put the game down. I go, I can't do this today. And then I just like lay there.
Oh no.
Yeah. I barely started like back into playing like this week.
Hmm.
Like
What have you been
really
playing,
like
though?
being able to sit. More Demon Turf. That game is hard as hell to 100%. Like I don't have to 100% it, obviously. And I kind of knew it was going to be a challenge to do the 100% because I've played this developer's previous game, which is Slime Sand. And I 100%ed that game, and that was that was rough to 100%. And I'm getting that same vibe here, except in 3D. That's why I'm like, oh, because there's like collectibles in the level. Then you got to go back and do the level over again to beat the time. Then you got to, and then you got to do all those levels again, but in a different variant. And it's just like, oh my god. And then that's not even considering the trials out like on the outside hub world. There's the Coliseum where you have to do all the combat challenges. There's this random soccer like game where it's kind of like, you remember Sonic 06, the silver part where you have to have the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, it's that but good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that but good. You have to get it to the goal.
That, but actually good.
Yeah, well, Sonic 06 isn't good, so
To be fair, they paved the way. They walked so it could run.
Yeah, basically. So there's a lot in that game. And so like I've been playing all week with that game and I've only 30% done.
Oh.
And I'm almost halfway through the main game. That's why I'm saying there's a lot to 100%. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. I might give up the 100% early and just beat the game.
Just kind of clear through it. Yeah, all right.
We'll see. I also have been playing another 3D platformer because I needed something else to cleanse myself sometimes. And this is Lunistis. I don't have a physical copy of it, but Lunistis is this like random $1 like game on the eShop, and it's really good. Like I'm talking like it feels good to play. It's kind of a little Sonic in the fact that you can run fast. Yeah, it's basically like a very fast speed platformer. But it's also a little exploration. There's like a bunch of collectibles in the level, and then there's like secrets. Like if you are able to get like the 4 letters for your name, then at the end of the level, they give you one more platforming challenge to get to the real true ending of the level, which gives you an item which reveals backstory to this whole like game. It's really cool.
Lore.
Yep. And then like it's one of those games where it's like really cheerful and poppy, and like the music's really like upbeat, and everything's really good, but the lore is dark as hell. So something about the end of humanity, even though
oh my god.
Yeah, so we'll see how that turns out. I'm still playing that, but
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's really all I've been playing. I would say I wanted to play some of the newer games I got, and I did try some of them out. But no, I just been playing platformers, I guess.
Okay, I see. I guess I've also been playing platformers too.
Yeah.
Reliable.
Reliable.
I also did watch that Beatles documentary for 8 hours straight.
Oh yeah. Holy.
It's an 8-hour documentary.
It is an 8-hour documentary. Yeah.
Ooh, I know. I was like, sheesh, dude.
That was pretty wild when I found out. No, because like, okay, like, I'm like a really big Beatles fan. That's like my favorite band of all time.
Right.
So I know of the Get Back sessions, which is essentially is what they call it. It's the recordings for the songs that ended up being in the Let It Be album, which is it was second to last recorded, but they released it last.
Okay. Because Get Back has a different terminology around here.
Yeah. No. It's the Let It Be album. It's a lot of the songs that they were able to produce for it. But it's, if anybody knows the history, that's actually the time frame of when they essentially were not, they couldn't work together anymore. Like that was it.
Oh, okay. I see.
And so like there's like a lot of drama and there's a lot of like things happening. And so Peter Jackson of all people, the dude who's known for directing like the King Kong movie, the Lord of the Rings movies, the Hobbit movies, somehow he stumbled onto like, I think it was like 600 hours or like something crazy of amount of footage, lost footage of all this recording sessions, audio tapes, everything. And then he brought it to them, and then they made a documentary out of it. Like, because he's also apparently a big Beatles fan, and he told them that if it's just them breaking up the whole time, he's not going to do it, because he was like, "There's no way." But it's actually really bittersweet because you can, when you're watching it, you could see that they weren't trying to break up. Like they really wanted to be a band still.
It just didn't really work out in their favor.
It just didn't really work out in their favor. Like they're still acting like friends.
Yeah, they just had a falling out.
Yeah, and it sucks. But like, cause like essentially this whole documentary debunks the rumors of like, oh, they were always fighting at that point. No, they weren't.
They were always close. They just decided that, hey, this as a group, it's just not working anymore.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And you get to see the entire rooftop concert, which is their last final performance in its entirety. Like without no cuts, no nothing. Like you get to see all of it.
Okay.
And it's really cool because there's also hidden, like they had hidden cameras like everywhere on the street. And so you see them literally about to be arrested for public disturbance. It's really funny. You got the cops in the bottom in the lobby going, is this really necessary? And the receptionist is just like, I don't know. I work here. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, it was super funny. But like it's about 8 hours worth of content. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. It came out last year, but I barely got around to it this year.
Oh, okay.
You know, and it's done in like 3 episodes. So it's not all 8 hours consistently. It's like almost 2.5 hours here, 3 hours here, and then the other 2.5 in the other one.
Yeah, they made their own like Avengers like trilogy almost.
Basically. Basically. But it's a cool documentary.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, what have you been up to this past week?
Hold on. Oh, dog, open the door again. Let me close it.
Good old doggo.
Perpetual dog sitting.
What was that noise? He said, like, dog, open the door.
But no, just been hanging out and basically I mean, I've been playing some new games that I got for Christmas, so that's been nice.
Oh, sweet. What'd you get, actually?
Oh, yeah, we can do that. You can start first, Mark.
Mainly just 2 big hitters, which would be MK1
and let's go!
Delicious.
And Frontiers of Pandora.
Oh, sweet.
Hey, hold on. I need a confirmation with that game. So I know that it's technically based on the Far Cry engine. Does it actually play like Far Cry? Because here's the thing. That game visually, I think, is like the best looking game this year.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. But it's, you know, visuals for me don't just sell a game. It has to play well. So does it at least play okay? Because I'll pick it up. I promise, Mark. I'll play it. I'm not an Avatar fan, but I will play that game.
Oh, it does. It plays very well.
Yeah.
Because I'm just scared because it's Ubisoft. You know what I mean? It's the Ubisoft open world.
It feels good.
All right.
And honestly, in terms of an environment and how everything just looks outside, all the sounds, it's very, very immersive, I would say.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Especially in terms of getting lost in nature, you could say.
All right, cool. Because that's a game I might not even play in performance mode. I think I'm gonna play that in quality and just really soak in like the visuals. Because I heard, man, like that when I was watching videos of that game, I was like, man, that looks kind of tight.
When the first Avatar came out, that was one of the biggest things. Was like, bro, this world is beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen the first Avatar. I just don't.
Even the trailers for the Way of Water, I was like, bro, this world is still just so fucking pretty.
You know, I can get myself to sit down and watch 8 hours of the Beatles, but I don't know if I can get myself to sit down and watch 3 hours of Avatar.
I could watch Way of Water probably.
Maybe I'd have to sit down and put myself in the right mindset, I guess.
Yeah, like I say, the Avatar. I'm sure it's not bad. I don't know if it's gonna be as good as the first one, but it's definitely not gonna be bad.
People said it was better, so I don't know.
Oh, better than the first one.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about the world. I've seen the first one like maybe once, and then I was like, all right, well, that was a movie, and then it was pretty. I'll give it that.
You think it could have been one of those things if you watched it like the release like year of it that it might have had like a big impact?
Maybe.
Because I'm thinking that too.
But like, I don't mind trying to go through the movies. I think I'll watch one again and then go in the Way of the Water. We'll see.
All right.
But I do want to play Frontiers of Pandora because that game looks really cool, and I'm like, you got me. Like,
is this Ubisoft's return? Because like there's that one, and then there's like Prince of Persia right in January.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
like,
It's like,
And I'm pretty sure Mirage was very well received, wasn't it?
yeah, Mirage was all right received. I don't think it was well received. I think it was just people didn't hate it.
I do want to get Mirage. Hopefully, I'll be able to get that for my birthday.
I think it's considered safe, is what it is.
yeah,
Not bad. So
like
not the
a
greatest, but
return
not
to
bad.
form.
Yeah.
It's the old school Assassin's Creed style.
Yep. Which I mean, hey, that's cool with me.
I'm down with that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I'm not like upset about the new style either. I really like Odyssey, so I don't know.
Oh my god, that's another one.
I'm fine either way.
Play.
That's a banger Assassin's Creed. That's a banger.
It is. It's massive.
It's massive, yeah.
Oh my god, that backlog is gonna hurt.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a banger though. Origins isn't bad, but it's definitely like a stepping stone, like a good blueprint.
Definitely.
And then Odyssey is the one that like, ooh, it's the one that gets it right.
Yeah.
And then Valhalla.
Valhalla,
But hey,
and then
we can't all be winners.
Not a fan of Valhalla.
Bloated. It's
bloated.
bloated. Yeah, it's too bloated. I feel like there's like you're doing so many things for nothing.
So there has to be like a kind of like a really hefty reward for what you.
Yeah, it's also it feels like they purposely made it that long because they knew they weren't going to make another one for a while, and it's just kind of like, oh, like it's a little too long for me. It's a little too long for me.
I see.
With not much going on in the story, and you're just sitting there going, all right, got to do this next thing, and yeah, let's hope it progresses, and it doesn't. It's like watching anime with a ton of filler.
I see.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Ooh.
Because I love Assassin's Creed. I haven't played Mirage yet either, so I've actually played almost every single Assassin's Creed, I think.
I played every single one except Liberation and Mirage.
Liberation's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's if you understand that its roots are importable, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is a Vita game, which I do own right here. Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, I think the only way you really play it nowadays would be kind of like PC, or was that also available on other platforms?
No, it is in HD on PS4, Xbox, and Switch.
Oh, and Switch. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I believe you have to get the Assassin's Creed 3 remastered collection, and it comes with 3 Liberation.
Okay. Gotcha.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, because the re-releases are weird. It's like there's the Ezio collection, there's the 3 collection, there's the 4 Black Flag collection, even though Black Flag is already on PS4 and Xbox. I don't know. It's a lot.
It's a lot. That's what happens when you like extend your franchise like that.
Japan, all right? Let me know
Dude,
when we get to Japan.
I'm so excited for the Japan one. That's gonna be so good, probably.
That's the banger. That sounds like a banger. Once we get there, I'm back.
If it's feudal Japan, this is gonna be fucking wild.
Yeah, dude. Ooh.
Was that going to be the one that's like on mobile, or is that
no? Mobile is unfortunately they chose China for like mobile, which I still would have thought would be cool. Yeah, Jade. Yeah, no.
I mean, Jade doesn't look bad at all.
Well, it's still a mobile game, Mark.
It is, but honestly, it is the most Assassin's Creed looking game that they've ever had on the mobile that actually like has been an Assassin's Creed game. All the other ones have been This one actually looks like a full scale Assassin's Creed game just on a phone.
Yeah.
And I guess to be fair, the technology for mobile games have been like going up there, so
yeah.
True.
I don't know. I just wish.
I mean, we do have Resident Evil on. We have Resident Evil.
Forget we're getting Death Stranding on mobile.
Oh yeah, dude. What the?
That's.
It's gonna be wild. Like, mobile will actually be like a legitimate platform, like to go against like the other ones.
But yeah, Mark, that's cool. I like the games choices you got. Those are fun.
Yeah, those are really good.
Those are banger games. How's MK1 for you?
Oh, great! I enjoyed it. I beat the story already.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
Well, they're not long, but yeah, that makes sense.
Cool.
How's the cameo system?
Cameo system's good.
Okay.
I beat the story for MK1 and then I had to uninstall to make room so I could play Pandora.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, the
I was
storage.
gonna say like I don't know. I didn't get to play MK1 this year because Street Fighter 6, but that's basically where all my fighting game time went was Street Fighter 6. So I don't know. I think
Honestly, you'd probably love MK1.
well, I like MK, so yeah.
Like the story was really good. Of course, like there's always gonna be the ending that baits for the next sequel, because there's always gonna be a sequel.
I was gonna say I have such a love-hate relationship with MK. Like I love the series, and I'll always play them, but I'm never good at them. Like that's the one fighting game series where I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
Mm.
I got good at X. X was the one that I got good at.
X is the only one I get close to like being okay at. But every other Mortal Kombat that comes out, I just like I play it and I'm sitting here trying to do things and I'm just like, why am I doing things wrong? Like, why am I so bad competitively at this game? And it's just Mortal Kombat, which also in turn means Injustice, because
Mortal Kombat.
Injustice is I kind of group Injustice in the same category, but yeah, I
Yeah.
love those games. I'm not good at them. I'll play them because I love the story and I'm all right enough to get through story mode.
A lot of interesting takes in the story.
I'm sure. Yeah, because I forgot that MK1's technically a reboot.
Yeah, because
Mm.
Because of Liu Kang rewriting the timeline.
Yep. Yep. I didn't get to play Aftermath. I should play Aftermath in 11. I should finish that.
Oh, do you already
yeah,
have it?
Or even touching one. Yeah,
I didn't play
11.
I didn't play Aftermath, so a couple of things surprised me,
yeah,
but
okay.
I was like, oh, okay. There's like the
Yeah.
one detail that I didn't know about. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I have 11 Ultimate, so I have like the main campaign, the
And the
Aftermath
DLCs.
campaign, yeah, and then all the DLCs. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's the only caveat. So you'd have to like buy into everything unless you want to get everything in bulk at the very end of it.
that's also another thing I don't like. It's the only reason I don't pick up NetherRealm games is because they always do like these Game of the Year Ultimate Editions.
Game of the Year Ultimate Edition completed.
Yeah, basically. And so
On
I
the
wait for those
Switch.
because I'm just like, I want all of it. Oh no, not the Switch version.
Not
No.
this.
Cut.
The Switch version's gonna explode.
Dude, have you seen it? It already looks like it's
It's gonna explode.
Yeah, it already looks like it. Freaking Crisis runs better.
Which is
Crisis.
a wild statement.
Crisis runs better on that console. There's
Just
no way.
Hearing that feels wrong.
There's just no way. It's called
Ain't no way.
optimization, Mark, and they didn't do it. So
they certainly gave it the good old college try.
oh my god.
But it was more like, oh, we could push this out.
I just think it's funny they really charged $70 for it. That's my favorite part is that it was they tried to charge $70 for the Switch version. They said it was as good as Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe if you're on PS5 or Series X, but it ain't not the Switch version.
Switch version is struggling.
Oof.
They should have Monolith working on that too.
Oh man. That's what's up though.
That's
Justin,
wild, dude.
What did you get for Christmas?
For Christmas, it's pretty light. I got like a pair of these little tiny studio lights right here. Got them over here. Okay, there we go. I thought it was tangled. It's these little guys. They're tiny soft boxes that are like USB powered. So they're mainly used for like little tiny figures if you want to take photos of those, but they can honestly work for product videos as well. So I will definitely see if I can make use of that when it comes to Tanuki stuff.
Nice.
And that's kind of it. Typically, I just have everything that I could possibly need. So this is something that my brother gave me. So it was nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Mark, is that all you got for Christmas? Or is that
Judy got me some more Game Pass. She got me a
let's go.
She got me a Loxus pop vinyl.
Ooh.
Loxus.
Okay.
Okay.
If anyone's seen Fairy Tail, Loxus Dreyer.
Oh, okay.
I also got the Snorlax Squishmallow.
Oh, okay.
My mom got me and her a new AC for our room, so I'm like, woo!
Ooh, let's go.
Especially during the summer. Oof.
Yeah, when summer comes back around, we'll be putting that in for sure. Let me think. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Let me think. Use my brain. Use my brain. Use my brain. Use my brain.
Okay, Winnie the Pooh.
Think,
Use
think,
my brain.
think.
Oh, if I just had some honey.
oh,
Oh. Let me just think. No. I think my dad got me and my wife's gift card to our hibachi place that we go to once a month, so I'll probably use that on my birthday.
Hell yeah.
nice,
dude.
nice.
Very nice.
Hey, we try to do hibachi once a month to kind of just become our thing.
Nice.
I can dig that.
Yeah, bro. Like she always gets the regular lemonade there because of the free refills.
Mmm.
Meanwhile,
get it.
me, I'm
Of
just like,
course. Of
meanwhile,
course.
me, I'm like, garçon, strawberry lemonade, please. And I only need one of those because I will literally take like maybe 1 or 2 sips of that, and then food will come, and I will drink the rest of it as I eat. And then if I still usually have more of it left over, I just down all of that in one fucking go.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, I don't need the extra refills. I'm efficient with this shit.
I at least get one free refill when it's available. It's my rule.
Because like
Yeah, that's fair.
when I was younger, I'd always like fill up on drinks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I never finished my food. That's probably also why I had a bit of a bigger stomach. It's probably because I was just bloated.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's
You know,
up. That's what's up.
and that's why now I'm like, yeah, I try not to drink too much because A, I want to eat my food, and B, I don't want to get bloated again.
That's true. So
Let's
Phil,
see.
what you got?
I got a ton.
Oh no!
Phil,
Get ready,
Phil
strap in,
got
everybody.
An absolute.
Well, okay.
Stuff.
I'm only gonna really show off what I got for movies, for vinyls, and for games. But I got a ton of things for Christmas. I got a new leather jacket that I've always wanted.
Nice.
I haven't had one in a long time, so got this hat.
Nice,
Pretty swaggy.
nice.
It's pretty swaggy. I like the hat. I got gift cards. You know, I got like
gift cards.
Yeah, restaurant gift cards. Some monies from my mother. My sister, who by the way made the Tanuki Media pins,
Okay.
was able to also. I don't know where she got the 3D prints, but she was able to make these stands for my controllers.
Oh, that's yeah, okay.
And so like they're over there. I didn't want to get up and get them, but she got me ones for my NES remotes. I'm gonna use them for my Switch versions. They are actually usable for like regular, like original hardware, but I'm gonna use them for my Switch ones. So I have an NES stand that kind of displays my NES controllers, and then I have 4 N64 ones, and they kind of look sick, just kind of like sitting there. They look kind of tight. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I was like, hold on a minute. So those ones are pretty cool. I got some new tools for the house from the old man. And then yeah, Katrina got me the jacket. Katrina got me a shirt or two. Yeah, I got like a new Street Fighter shirt and I got a new Sonic 3 shirt. So that's pretty cool. And then yeah, and all the pickups I've had from last week.
Here we go.
All right, this is how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do my movies first.
Hey, wait, real quick, Phil. Homie Just Kill wants to see those stands for the controller.
Oh, the stands? Hold up. I'll get them.
Okay.
I'll get one of each. I'll get the NES one. And I'll get the one N64 because I have 4 of the N64 ones.
Okay.
Hold up.
Sir, may I have one of each? Yeah, he showed a photo of the stands like in our Messenger group chat, and it's pretty good. There it is.
Let me get comfy. All right. So here's my NES ones. So they kind of hold. Both.
Kind of holds. Both. They hold 2.
Yeah, they hold 2. So you can use them for original hardware, but they kind of look nice when they're wireless. So
that's pretty sick.
That is pretty tight. So I kind of have it just chilling on the shelf now for NES. And then for N64, again, you can use this for original hardware, but
oh my god.
Yeah, so like you can just pop it off and pop it back on. The back of it has like a place where you can tie the wire, and then here, it's where you can put the plugins. So that way it stays covered. So I'm using these for the wireless Switch versions, but they are indeed N64 stands.
That's sick.
Yeah. So these are pretty hype. I like these. They look really clean. Now we got to work on trying to get some for the Super controllers and the Genesis ones, and then we're really cooking. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the movies, and then I'm gonna do vinyls, and then we'll end with games, of course.
Okay.
All right, I got 4 movies on the docket. This is a series I've been wanting to get into, and then Katrina like remembered. So these were my stocking stuffers, but I have never. Full disclosure, I've never seen this series, and I don't even have the first one, so I can't even watch it just yet. But I'm starting the collection now, in case. But this is the Road Warrior, which is the second Mad Max movie. I've never seen the Mad Max series.
Okay.
I've always liked the aesthetic. I've just never seen the movies. This is the second one with Mel Gibson. Let me see. I also have. I think this is the 4th movie. I think there's a 3rd Mad Max movie, but this is the 4th one. This is the more recent one. This is Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Because they just announced a prequel to this movie. And it's coming out, I think, next year. I don't know. Hideo Kojima's excited, so I don't know. We'll see.
It's true. He is.
He's very excited about it. Yo, Mad Max is dope. Yeah, I've never watched the Mad Max series. Actually, I didn't play the game too. I heard it was good.
I've never seen them. I don't think I played any of the games.
That's what I'm saying. Like I heard they look cool though visually, like from a visual standpoint. I've always loved seeing like the details of the movie. And I'm just like, I want to see this movie. It's eluded me. I'm a huge Army of Darkness fan. Well, I kind of gave it away, but I'm a huge Evil Dead fan, and so like my old man got me this for the collection. This is the 3rd movie, Army of Darkness.
Sick.
And another Sam Raimi film. A lot of if you've seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, a lot of the references in that movie come from this. So,
Very
and then
nice.
the big boy movie gift. Actually, it's from Homie G himself in the chat. Thank you, since you're in the chat for this gift. I had to have it in the collection. It was on the wish list. I'm glad someone got it, and that is, drum roll, please.
Thank you, Mark.
The Super Mario Brothers movie, baby. Super Mario Brothers movie, baby, on 4K Blu-ray. Thank you. That is awesome. It feels like an actual like Nintendo pickup because I really, really needed this in the collection. So
Very
yeah,
nice.
That's a good one. That was my hypest movie one. All right, vinyls. Let's see. I'm gonna throw in one.
Vinyls.
I got 5 to show off. I'm gonna throw in one small one that wasn't a pickup from Christmas, but when am I ever gonna talk about it? So, I got this 7-inch vinyl.
Oh,
It's very small, very tiny. Of Now and Then, which is the new Beatles song, the one they recorded for this year. I'm not gonna go into the full details. Just know that it's a song that they were trying to record over John's voice. It is a blue vinyl, by the way, so I'm gonna show it off.
Ooh.
It's a
little tiny guy.
Yeah, it's very small. It's literally one song on each side. That's it.
Oh, wow.
It's essentially this is how they used to make singles back in the day.
Oh.
So the song is one of the 3 recordings that John had before he passed. In 95, they were able to finish 2 of them, but this one always eluded them because the quality of the demo was bad. Because of this is how it all ties in, it's full circle. Because of the documentary, they were able to use that tech to decompile the song, the demo, get John's voice up, and so they were able to finish the song. So this is the final Beatles song ever.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Ever. And it's also got like a really cool stereo version of Love Me Do, which they've never done. So that's cool. I only bring this up because I got this for my dad this year, and he was like, this is his favorite gift this year. So
very nice.
Yeah. He was in love with it. We got him the biggest gift too, and none of that mattered. It was just
none of it.
I got this from a homie. This is the Teal album by Weezer.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's nothing but covers actually. It's their only album where they do covers, so pretty cool on that one. These are all black vinyls, so I'm not gonna just show the vinyls off.
Ah, fair.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this. That's probably not smart. I'm gonna put this right here. There you go. And then these two are from my old man. These are my favorite. These are my favorite albums from the band. But this is a day of race. The Day at the Races from Queen.
Oh, cool.
This is the one that has Somebody to Love.
Oh, okay.
Just for reference. It's got like the whole like thing too. Ooh, it's cool. Yeah, that one's cool. And then of course, if I was gonna get a Day at the Races, they had to match it and get literally the most iconic Queen album of all time, which is A Night at the Opera.
Oh man, dude, it's so bright.
It's white. It's very white. Yeah. For reference, which is why it's iconic. It has Death on Two Legs. Where is it? You're My Best Friend, The Love of My Life, and of course Bohemian Rhapsody is on this album. So this is a banger album. We were listening to Katrina and I were listening to this. I think the day after Christmas. It was awesome.
Mm.
And then my favorite album I got this year. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. So the fact that my sister was able to get this was really cool. This is The Stranger by Billy Joel.
Whoa.
And there's literally not a bad song on this album. I think all of them are bangers. It even has my favorite Billy Joel song, which is Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. I love that song. Like Billy Joel's like a top 5 artist for me. So I didn't have this. And so like I was like, I almost cried. I was like, I love this album. Moving Out, The Stranger, Just the Way You Are, Vienna, if you know that song. Only the Good Die Young. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. This is it's a good album. Those are my vinyls. I love my vinyls this year, yeah. All right, video games. I'm gonna start with this abominant. I'm gonna start with this game of some sort. This was the joke gift from Katrina. Thanks, I guess.
Thank you.
I look, I love the series, but like this is like the worst game, one of the worst games in the series. And she knew that, and so thank you to her and Homie G for setting this up because you guys suck. This is Bomberman Act Zero. Look at this. This is Bomberman. Don't clap, Justin. Look at this. This is supposed to be Bomberman. Look at him. Look what they've done to my boy. I'm getting your welcomes in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, this is a weird reimagining of Bomberman that they did when Konami bought out Hudson. And so, like, to put this into perspective, it's a single player game. No local multiplayer for a Bomberman game, which is already a cardinal sin. It's played from a like behind the back, like
third person shooter.
Yeah. It's got like real gritty, like graphics, and homie, this is Bomberman. What? This is a 360 exclusive, and it's not backwards compatible, so you have to have a real 360 to play this.
Oh my god.
So one day we will, when we do like a retrospective on Bomberman, this is gonna be on there. It has online. Oh no, go ahead.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
No, it doesn't have to be, but it kind of has to be. It's the death of the series, basically.
All right.
Up to 8 players can battle for survival online through Xbox Live. This doesn't. I don't think the servers are running anymore, but I guess we'll find out, right?
Right.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. So that's my only Xbox pickup. Thanks for that one. I got 2 PS5 games this year. This is actually from my old man. I didn't know he was actually going to do this. I got The Quarry.
Oh.
Which is a game I've been wanting to play because first of all, I like super massive games. Until Dawn is a absolute banger of a game. And it's a game I play with Katrina. I kind of just play it, and she makes the decisions, and we'll hope to God something happens from there. But this is a cool one. I've been wanting to play this. I heard it wasn't as well received as Until Dawn, but like I don't know, campy horror games. It's like watching campy horror movies. I'm just down for it.
Barrel?
Nothing can be as crazy as what was the horror movie we watched this year? The first one.
There was a list of those.
No, the first one. The one on Naya's choice.
Oh, was it the one where it's like the
Sleepaway Camp? Yep, that's the one.
That was wild.
That was a wild movie. Nothing could be as crazy as that. We'll find out. Let's see. And then this one's also the last Homie G pick or gift. Thank you. This is a series I've been wanting to play. Mark, I know I'm way behind on this, and this one's for you. I know. And it's not even the second game. This is the first game. But I need to. I'm gonna play through this, and then I will determine if I need to play the second game already. And that is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
You're gonna want to play through the second game.
I think I am. I already know. But I have the first one finally. This is the next gen version, so that's cool.
Sick.
So able to get this. Again, thank you, Homie G, for this pickup. I've been really wanting to play this. Just never had the time or like. But now that I have it in hand, it's got to happen. At least I'm thinking January is when I play this.
All right.
It's got to be soon. I got to get it so I can get ready for Survivor. And then the Switch pickups. I actually only got 2 Switch games for Christmas, but I also have a limited run delivery. So we got
from them to you. Merry Christmas.
We got 6 games on the docket.
Oh.
First one is kind of a bundle. This is the Atari Recharged Collection, Volume 1 and 2.
Ooh.
So these are reimagined Atari games. So this is a sleeve that holds both of them, actually.
Cool.
But it's actually 2 games. So Volume 1. See? So Volume 1 is going to be has 2 games. It's got all these collections have 2 games. Well, the Atari ones. It's got Asteroids Recharged and Breakout Recharged. Not the strongest collection, as I was playing this yesterday. I like Breakout the most. I like Breakout a lot on an actual Atari hardware. But it's a good game. I like it. A lot of this has all of these have music done by Megan McDuffie, who does the music for River City Girls. So yeah, so she composed all the music for these like reimaginings of these games, because they're not just the original Atari games. They have like the power-ups that get added in, essentially modernizing these like arcade like style games. So these are pretty fun to have. Limited Run actually has volumes 3 and 4 up for pre-order in another slipcase, so like you can have 2 back to back, so they kind of look nice.
Gotcha.
So that's another 4 that I'm going to eventually get to. And then Volume 2 has Black Widow Recharge and Centipede, and these ones are bangers. Like this, Black Widow is like, think Geometry Wars. That's a twin stick shooter. Very good. Or Super Stardust, if you've ever played those on PlayStation. Yeah. That's a really good one. So this is a fun one. I'm happy to have these since I've been Atari collecting. Now I'm Atari collecting on Switch. That can't be stopped.
Cannot be. Everything's going to go on Switch eventually before Switch.
Yep.
Or Super Nintendo Switch. I'm sorry.
Speaking of Atari, I got one more from them. That is
really?
not a recharge game. Nope. This is an actual full-blown sequel. This is Tempest 4000. This is a game created by Jeff Minter, who Digital Eclipse is going to do the collection based on his work next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is actually one of his games. And so essentially he took because there's been Tempest 1000 or the original Tempest on arcades, Tempest 2000 for the Atari Jaguar. 3000 is on a random DVD or something like that. They've never re-released it. I don't know. And this is actually meant for HD consoles. So this is a actual like brand new game in the series. It's basically taking acid and then just like going ham on this. It's wild. This game is crazy to look at. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But it looks great on an OLED.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it looks really cool on an OLED. I was gonna say this game actually already has a physical copy on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The Switch version never got one, so Limited Run was able to get this one on there. So thank you. That's a good one.
Sick.
That's a big pickup from them. And then my last Limited Run game is another arcade collection, but this one is like something I can talk about like fully. This is the Konami Arcade Classics Anniversary Collection. Look at this cover art.
Oh.
This is done by the who's known as the guy who drew Konami. I forget his full name. Is it Tom DuBois? Yeah, Tom DuBois. This is one of his original art pieces that he made for this collection. This includes Life Force, also known as Salamander, Typhoon, also known as Ajax. You got a lot of names here. Nemesis, also known as Gradius. Vulcan Venture, also known as Gradius 2. Haunted Castle, which is actually the Castlevania arcade game. Twinbee and Scramble and Thundercross.
Okay.
I like a lot of the games on this. I will say the collection is kind of crazy because it's mostly shooters with the one Castlevania game. So like, I guess. And Konami has a lot more arcade games they could have pulled from this. So really, it's a collection that's all right. But what is on here is really cool. And it also includes the Japanese versions, which is a godsend, because if you ever play Haunted Castle in America, it's not fun. It's not fun, dude. That game sucks in America. You can at least beat it in Japan. But yeah, I don't know. I like Konami games. So arcade Konami games physically is never a bad thing. I think it was the weakest collection they've had for when it comes to Konami, but it's kind of hard because nothing's going to compare to like the Contra Anniversary Collection or the Castlevania Anniversary, you know?
Gotcha.
So, but still, I'm really excited to have a Konami like arcade collection. And then these are my Christmas gifts from Katrina.
Oh,
Two Switch games on the docket.
Let's go.
And they are the missing first party games that I didn't get to pick up this year because
just budgeting.
Yep. And just trying to make sure I got Mario Wonder and Mario RPG. So, but I got them. This is Detective Pikachu Returns.
Okay. All
And,
right.
Yeah. I haven't played through it. I've been playing the first game as well. It's interesting. It's an interesting 3DS game, so I wonder how it's going to work on Switch. So, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I don't know. People didn't review it too well. But also at the same time, it was a first party game, so I'm gonna pick it up no matter what. So we'll see. We'll see if it's as crazy as people actually say. In terms of like being bad, but we'll see. And then this one is the one I've been really wanting to play, and I'm really sad I got to miss out on it until now. Baby, Motion Man's back because it's WarioWare Move It.
Very nice.
That's the big one. I'm really happy to get this. An actual legitimate sequel to my favorite WarioWare game, which is WarioWare Smooth Moves. That's an easy win. I had to get this. It just sucks that it came out in between Mario Wonder and Mario RPG. Like, come on. I wasn't gonna have time for this.
It's very unfortunate. But
yeah,
you do have all three now.
I do. There it is. Also, this is the first Wario game with the new voice actor. So with Kevin Afghani as Wario. So he got to be Mario and Luigi in Wonder, and now he's also Wario as well.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna use him as like whatever Charles Martinet used to make. So
that's true. Okay.
But yeah, I'm really excited. I really want to play this. This is probably gonna be a stream game since I streamed WarioWare Get It Together. So I heard it's only like a 2-hour game to beat again, but that's not the point of WarioWare. So you keep playing them over and over to unlock all the micro games. So we'll probably do that, especially because I have to actually stand up and play this one. So
aye. Motion.
Okay, I promise that's the last one.
Man, dude.
That was a lot.
Yeah, you Phil, but also Mark, you guys are stacked on like those Christmas gifts. Man, dude.
It was pretty fun.
Man, I can't even imagine like where a lot of time's gonna go.
Oh, you have no idea.
Don't be doing that. I'm over here. I've been not spent. Well, I mean, granted, like you can see in the back here, but I've been keeping my way away from like any other games. Like I am not really curious about. Moreover, if it's something like Final Fantasy, yeah, I'll definitely do that. But otherwise, I'm just like I'm not even touching any other new games right now.
I usually always put on like my Christmas list. For anybody who like wants one, it's just everything that I didn't get to pick up this year. And so then I was just like, you know what? If it happens, and I get it, and I get it.
Mm.
So like there was a lot of things on that Christmas list, like Resident Evil 4 remake and some other things on there that I didn't just get to pick up this year due to financials or whatnot. But yeah. It's safe to say I am now in 2023. I have all of Nintendo's first party games. So we're in there.
Gotcha.
And 2024 looking stacked too, so
yeah, dude. Is there anything you're kind of looking forward to in 2024? Just generally speaking?
Like games?
Yeah, like just in general, I suppose.
Oh, okay. You know,
just keeping it open.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Duh.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's a big one. I mean, next month already, it's Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, and another Code Recollection. They're both the same week. Actually, I just found out that the week after is the Ace Attorney, the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to make some cuts. I'm thinking I cut Prince of Persia. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, yeah, if that's how it has to be. It
releases on my birthday.
It's not. Oh, it does it really? It's not like that. It's just because it's a Ubisoft game, and I know it's gonna drop price, and I know that sounds bad, but
no, you're right. You're
valid. Yeah, because Avatar's already $40. So like,
really? Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I haven't spent anything on that.
Yeah. It's not that it's bad. It's just I think Avatar's problem is timing. Like it came out at the very dead end of the year, and it's like you basically only release games to go to the grave there. Because like by November, if your people are already Black Friday shopping, people are already getting their holiday stuff.
I never really got that impression, like when it came to some December games, but that could have been like further back when this wasn't like a traditional thing. Because I was also thinking about the Game Awards and everything like that.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, because I don't know, like people mostly have their Christmas shopping done.
That's true.
So. But then again, I say that, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out in December, so
that's what I was thinking. Did 3 come out as well in December, or was that like kind of
no? That was
March?
June-ish.
Okay.
I know that because it came out the week after Live Alive. How are you gonna do that to me?
Oh.
But yeah, it's a Ubisoft game, so it's kind of like I don't know. Like, do I? Like I the thing is, I'd like to reward Ubisoft when they do something good, and so like I don't mind paying the $60 for it, but it's at the same time, it's like I know it's gonna drop. Like I know it's gonna drop.
That's valid. It's valid.
And I don't like being that guy, but then at the same time, it's like I need to start being that guy to save money. So like,
right.
Yeah. So and plus, it comes out the same week as another code, and of course, as the Nintendo guy, I'm gonna get another code.
And of course, I have bonded with my Ikaran.
Yes.
For those who don't know what an Ikaran is the you know in the movie the flying animal they bonded with.
Okay.
They take him to the cliff. You'd have to form a bond with one.
I see what you mean.
They gave you a list of names to choose from, and I had to choose the one that I saw. It was between two. It was between Hawk and Floof.
Please tell me you choose Floof, right?
I chose Floof.
Okay, thank you. Because that's the one I would have chosen.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hawk, come on.
Hawk.
Rock Hawk.
There's a few names. There was a few names, but I saw Floof. I was like, oh, it's got to be Floof.
Oh, it has to be Floof.
I was gonna say I don't know, because we got all those coming out next month. February stacked too. I mean, Persona 3 Reload.
Oh yeah, you're right. Ooh.
Actually, I already missed one. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is January as well.
Real?
Like,
Oh, I
man,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
we're in that part of the we're in that part of the of 2024 where it's going to be like all the things that got delayed a little bit are finally coming
Oh,
out,
okay.
and so like it's still a lot. And then we don't even know when Paper Mario and Luigi's Mansion 2 are coming out because they just got rated on the ESRB, so that means they're
Oh,
closer than we think. Like
gotcha.
my personal prediction, since Nintendo likes to release one big game a month,
Mm.
is if another code is January, Mario versus Donkey Kong is also February, as by the way.
Hmm.
And Princess Peach Showtime is March. I'm thinking
April?
maybe you put Paper Mario in April and you put Luigi's Mansion in May.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you could flip those. That could be vice versa, but
I don't know.
again,
They
this is all
got some planned.
speculation.
They got some
Because
planned out for sure.
on top of that, we have to remember February is usually also when they do the Nintendo Direct. So,
Oh yeah, you're right. Little side note, Pokemon as well.
yeah,
In February.
we'll know about Pokemon as well because the DLC's done. Well, no, the epilogue comes out in January as well. So there you go.
Yeah, so it's like you don't really know on that one. Could be a new
We'll
game.
see.
Could be an update. Whichever.
Could be a remake. Who knows? Who knows?
Real quick aside, actually, I think the next Pokemon game is going to be Gen 5 remake. It just
Do you?
Probably.
Yeah, I think it just makes
around
sense.
that time.
I think there might be quite a bit of influence from the like Unova region through Indigo Disc DLC that is kind of leading towards that. It's also
it is off the coast of New York.
right,
That's right.
essentially, yeah. But there's also the fact that like DangIT Pro got the remake, so it's like, what's the next like gen after that? That could use that nice touch.
I just hope it's a remake in the sense of like using a modern engine and not like as much as I didn't hate Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl like a lot of people did. I actually enjoyed them.
Actually,
I
I
think
thought it was pretty well received overall.
no. Well, yes, like critically, but like a lot of fans are like, "Oh, this is garbage."
Mm.
But like I think if you do it maybe at least in the style of Sword and Shield at the very bare minimum.
I can see that.
Yeah, because imagine being in that kind of thing and you're running around like Unova and you see this tall. It's like running through New York, but Pokemon.
Honestly, if you can get that look right, you're good.
Now, if it's done in an open world style like Scarlet and Violet, I mean that'd be kind of crazy. But I just
That'd be
don't
wild.
think
That'd be a lot. They'd have to invest a lot of resources in that.
that would have to be for the Super Switch. I don't think
The Super Switch. Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, because of the tall buildings and whatnot and the nature of it, you can get away with hiding a lot of loading screens.
Maybe. They'll have to get some wizards behind that. Monolith.
Yeah. Monolith. Monolith top. Please.
Large buildings. Monolith.
Monolith. They're right there. You know how to make an open world. Just do that.
Just don't pull them for any other projects.
Maybe except Xenoblade Chronicles X. At least do that one.
Oh, yeah. Let them prioritize that, and then we can pull them for other things.
Well, I'm ready to see whatever Nintendo's got because, like I said, we're at the end of the Switch's life, and if that's the case, oh yeah, some homie Jesus hoping for a new Mario baseball. We're at the end of the Switch's life. Nintendo just loves to do ports and remakes at this point. Again, I think Princess Peach is the only new game, like actual new IP. So it's like,
and so far it's the only one that's really been announced as like a new thing specifically for the Switch.
Yeah, because if you look at Nintendo's lineup, it's only 6 things on the docket. Another Code, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, both remakes. Princess Peach Showtime is the new one. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is a remake or a port. And Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door is a remake. And then the 6th one's Metroid Prime 4, but I am not counting my...
Yeah. Until we hear from any other directs like in 2024, that is not a thing.
No. Personally, if I was Nintendo, I would be talking about dropping Metroid Prime 2 and 3 around February.
Oh, both of them?
Maybe let's say Shadow Drop 2 and then 3 for later in the year.
They could do that.
I don't know if I would drop both unless it's not like a real remake like they did with like Remastered on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're just ports. Then maybe you drop both. But I don't see that. I could not see them dropping Metroid Prime 2 and 3 at the same time. That'd be crazy. But Shadow dropping maybe 2, and then maybe later in the year they do 3, you know? Because the thing is, all they need to do is 2. If they do 2, then they basically confirm they're going to have to do 3. Because what are you going to have? Metroid Prime 1, 2, 4? Like, come on.
No, it's the same like mindset when it came to like Luigi's Mansion, right? So
yeah.
like, yeah. So we got 3. Now you got 1, or yeah, 1's on the way. So it's like, what about Dark Moon? Or 2?
No, Dark Moon is 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, Dark Moon is 2. So, but I'm thinking with Luigi's Mansion, it's a little different because it would be the 3DS port that they put in HD because it's the same engine as Dark Moon.
That's true.
So you might, if you're already doing Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, you might as well do Luigi's Mansion 1.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
That was
it just
swap out there. Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes sense to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. And they kind of set themselves up for that because you're going to tell me you put effort into actually bringing over Pikmin 1 and 2? Like, and all the Bayonettas and all that stuff. Like, they are already setting a precedent that they're trying to put as much as they can into this modern platform, which is what leads me to believe, like, why do all this effort for remakes and stuff if the Super Switch isn't going to be backwards compatible? You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. It has to be. Because this is the most, like, the Switch has the most, like, convenient way to play a lot of Nintendo's back catalog right now. And there's no way they're going to just drop that immediately and go, well, can't play them on the next console.
Yeah.
That sucks.
At this point, they are pretty much locking in that you can have access to it. Honestly, they could totally take advantage of the NSO. They're not going to do the NSO like that, especially with the GameCube games. But at the very least, that they can probably just port them with more like HD support if they don't have that already. Or just fully remake them. Like, yeah. I think if anything, I'll have to change like the weird transition. I started to notice that just for like background stuff that like whenever I change scenes, it's my face cam and then going back to this guy that's like not like updated. I think I know what the issue is, so I'll fix that next time podcast. It's just a jarring thing I noticed, but it's just that put on Switch. Switch is powerful enough just to handle like the back catalog of things or just the old gen. So definitely do that.
I think I don't think GameCube games are ever going to come to NSL. Not like that. I think GameCube and Wii are like the good, like grabbing, like they're good. It's a good like place to grab games and bring them into HD. And I don't mean like they all have to be complete remakes. That's not what I'm saying either. Because clearly Pikmin 1 and 2 are on there, and all they did was just 720p widescreen and then called it a day. They didn't fix the textures, they didn't do anything. And you know what? It's cleaner than the GameCube version. So it's the same thing. It's the same engine that they use for Mario Sunshine on Mario 3D All-Stars. So all they did was widescreen support, 720p.
Done.
That's it. There's nothing else. Yeah. And so if you're going to bring over a lot of GameCube games that way, sure, why not? I think certain GameCube games definitely deserve HD ports. They should not be brought over like that. But like, I can see why they did that to Pikmin and Mario Sunshine. You didn't need to. Those ones didn't need the complete like remake treatment.
Gotcha.
But like, hey, look, Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD exist. Just bring those over. Those are already GameCube games remade. Just do that.
They should probably do that for 2024. Or yeah.
Well, if they want Zelda content, yeah, they should.
Yeah, especially when it's like one Zelda like game like per year, if they want to keep up like that type of tradition.
Yep. And I was always thinking, oh, maybe they should remake the Oracle games, but then they ported them. They brought them to NSO.
So what do we do?
I don't know.
What do they want to do? Is one of the questions.
Because a lot of the games I was thinking they'd bring to NSO, surprisingly, they got remade. Like Mario RPG, Mario versus Donkey Kong, which is like, I was like, when they announced Game Boy Advance and they didn't announce that game, I was like, that's a little weird. Now I know why.
They were one step ahead of you, Phil.
Yep. Always. But then, like they should also be grabbing more than just Luigi's Mansion 2 from 3DS. So
Yeah.
Metroid Samus Returns is sitting right there. Like
they have a whole catalog of like games that are like locked between like behind previous gen that they can like dig into. Kid Icarus Uprising, for example.
Kirby Planet Robobot.
Oh jeez.
Sorry.
Just, all the Fire Emblem.
Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. Please. Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World.
Nintendogs.
Nintendo. Wait a minute.
Yo, to be fair, Nintendogs is due to return.
Yeah, Nintendogs would be a cool, like, it'd fill in the casual like game that they always have to throw out, and it'd be cool.
Me. For me.
I as someone who's played a lot of Nintendo games, I would love a new Pilot Wings. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
That's such a chill game, even though it's so scary to actually land the plane, but like it's still
This is so nice.
calm.
Now land. Huh?
Dude, I was trying to play through Pilot Wings 64 and I was like, oh my god, I forgot how like hard it is to actually land the gyrocopter, and I'm like, I'm just chilling, flying. I'm like, this is so nice. And then it says land, and I just get nervous. And I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, no, they have a huge like pool to just grab from. And I think
also all the Pokemon games that are just there too. Eventually they'll get to it. They'll eventually.
I don't think those are getting like done in that way. I think those are gonna be like the craziest NSO drops.
No way, dude. Like
I don't know.
I don't think they'll do it.
I mean, the platform's there. This is the thing that kills me. You had NES, Super Nintendo, N64, Genesis for a long time. So, all right, that makes sense. They weren't going to bring the Pokemon games. You have the platforms now. There's no excuse. But I also understand that they don't want to give away these games for free, basically. Like, that's the hard part. The expansion pack, okay, you can get away with giving away, like, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Because they're on the expansion pack. You're already paying for the higher tier.
Well, but the thing is, they're not even doing that yet.
No, I mean Game Boy Advance. I think the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color app, and then the Game Boy Advance app are still very lacking. But whatever. There's still so many games they can put on those, and it's not even funny. Like there's so many titles missing. And it's weird when you look at the app right now. Like, if I can pull it up in front of me, the Game Boy Color has more games than Game Boy. That's a crime, because Game Boy Original has like 1,000-something games, and Game Boy Color only has like 200. Like, stop.
Ooh.
And one of those is Quest for Camelot. Give me a goddamn break. Like, get out of here. Get out of here with that dead Warner Brothers movie. Like, get out of here. Like, Mario Land 1 is missing. How does that happen?
They're just waiting to let it cook is all.
What are you waiting for? It's just Mario Land. Mario Land 1's missing. We're still missing 3 Kirby games on here, even though Kirby's Dream Land and 1 and 2 are on there.
Very well.
But you're missing like Kirby's Pinball Land. You're missing Kirby Block and Ball. You're missing Kirby's Star Stacker. But then again, they put the Japanese Star Stacker for Super Famicom.
Fair enough.
But still, like it's still Nintendo like first party games. Mole Mania, Balloon Kid, Kid Icarus of Myth and Monsters, the sequel that everybody forgets exists.
I just learned about it today.
including Uprising, because they never reference of Myth and Monsters. Like they only reference the first game. That makes no sense.
They don't want to acknowledge it.
No, I don't know why. But like there's a ton of games that are still missing on the NSO, and I don't think Nintendo just put out these Game Boy games just to like let it die this year. I definitely think they're getting transferred over, and we're going to keep continuing adding to this library, even if it's small amounts. It doesn't have to always be, hey, this month you're getting 5 games. No, it could be 1 game this month, and then the next month it can be like 1 again. Like, it doesn't have to always be Like they don't always have to make sure every app gets updated. I think that's what they're doing wrong, in my opinion.
Mm.
Like with Game Boy, because it's on the lower tier, they always update it when you get an NES game or a Super game. And I'm just like, you don't always have to update every one of those apps. As long as we're getting fed other games through these apps, you're good.
Mm.
I don't know. That's just me.
I wonder if they're just thinking about long term too. Like it's obviously something that they wanted to go forward because of the fact that they had to axe Virtual Console that way, and you know they're in a really good opportunity where they can take that software, the NSO, and pretty much take it elsewhere beyond the Nintendo Switch, even maybe even the hypothetical Super Nintendo Switch, even beyond that maybe. So,
and then like I said, I don't think GameCube is getting touched. Like I think Nintendo wise, these are all the consoles you're gonna get. Yeah, I think this is the most like you're gonna get out of those specific consoles. But I still think there's room for improvement when you want to add consoles. It's just not Nintendo consoles. I think personally, if you're gonna add 2 more apps,
Sega Saturn, baby.
That would be cool. Only because Saturn emulation is ridiculous, and so I would love to see someone actually tackle that. But no, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Although Saturn would be really cool, though. I would love Saturn games, especially because I'm not paying stupid money. Like I want to collect Saturn games. I just don't. I'm not that rich, dog. Like, oof. But I'm thinking another Sega console, the Sega Master System.
Okay.
For the base tier, you throw 8-bit Sega Master System games. And then for the higher tier, you throw that TurboGrafx 16, baby. You throw those in, and I would be pretty down. Especially because TurboGrafx games are fire. Especially if you have online support, because then we can do 4-player Bomberman 93, Bomberman 94. East Books 1 and 2 are on the TurboGrafx. Don't you think I forgot? Don't you think I forget? And the first Legend of Heroes games is on there. Dragon Slayer. Don't you think I forget these things? Don't you think I forget any of these? I will always find a way to bring East into this conversation.
And we're for it. Man, dude.
I think those would be cool, especially because those consoles could get controllers because they're both NES style controllers anyways.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Did you show me one before?
I think I've showed you. I have both. I have a Master System.
Yeah, I just remember I think with the TurboGrafx specifically.
TurboGrafx I have, yeah, because I have the mini.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I probably.
But I have actual Master System controllers. I just don't have a Master System. It's weird. I don't know.
It's on to-do list.
I picked it up on a random swap meet, and then I was like, I can't let those go. It's only $10 for these controllers.
Oh yeah. Either that or you can wait until SoCal Expo.
Yeah. And I mean, Master System collecting is kind of hard, but not Sega Saturn hard. So. Yeah.
And then,
but still,
where's Dreamcast? I mean, that would actually. I'm not sure if they would want to do that.
Dreamcast era, you're kind of treading into GameCube, PS2, Xbox original era. So I don't
think they'll actually want to do that. Not for free, anyway.
No, not for that. Yeah, I think
I would expect Sega to actually do something about that, and it looks like they're cooking something on their side too.
Yeah. Well, the way I thought about these add-ons is TurboGrafx 16 can support 5 players normally. I don't think they're gonna let that happen. I think it'll just be 4, which I guess is fine. But I've noticed that a lot of the apps that support 4 players are only in the expansion pass. They're not in the base tier. The base tier only supports 2-player games. So if you're gonna do that and you want to add more consoles, but Nintendo doesn't have any more consoles to give, that's a way they can expand it too. Is getting they already have Sega Genesis games. That's what I'm saying. They can do Master System games. They can do TurboGrafx 16 games. I'm sure Konami would be very much happy to just take the money. I think because Konami owns the rights to TurboGrafx now. Yes, I'm right on that one. I think I can double check, but yes.
I guess we'll
Still,
have to yeah.
So the point is, we can do that, and that'd be cool.
Gotcha.
Sega CD.
Oh, I didn't.
I don't know.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Another thing is, I like the fact that Nintendo's trying to put as much of their gimmicky games on here as well, like Kirby's Tilt and Tumbles on here, which means you can play it as intended with the gyro.
Yeah, they got the
But
technology
also,
behind it. Yeah,
but that also means it opens up the possibility to get WarioWare Twisted on Game Boy Advance, Yoshi Topsy Turvy on there, because those require the gyro on the Game Boy Advance carts. The vibration functions are working, so that means Pokemon Pinball is on the table to get the actual vibrations working. And like I don't know, they have
possibilities.
Everything ready to go for it. It kind of reminds me of Xbox, honestly, like with how Xbox is trying to get a lot of their well, not anymore, but a lot of their backwards compatible stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the difference. Yeah. It's just the difference is, Nintendo has the biggest like backlog ever, or back catalog. So I don't know.
That's just something we'll have to wait until further announcements. It's probably something that they'll announce in one of the directs, or even just like off the cup, like just day of New Year's.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's kind of crazy. I was gonna say we went all this month without an NSO update. No, I lied. We got the 3 N64 games. Yeah. That was pretty big. If I were Nintendo, I wouldn't have dropped anything else this month too, because that was a pretty big update. Because like they usually been drip feeding us one N64 game a month, like every here and there. Yeah. Nah, they dropped 3 at once. Jesus, yeah.
The gift that always keeps on giving is what they want.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm cool. Those are banger games too. I put a little bit more time into Jet Force Gemini, and I forgot how fun that game is. The problem is the controls really, their N64 controls all right. That's the best way I could put it. Best way to play that game is definitely Xbox. Play it on Xbox is a rare replay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Want to do a quick little side bit, actually. Something, it's not a really pickup, but it's something that I got as an accessory that it was like coming in yesterday. Satisfy, you guys know. This is, by the way, this is 100% not like a sponsored like thing or anything like that. I've been watching other people like get these products, and I was just curious myself. You already know them as like these over grips for your Nintendo Switch, and it just makes it comfortable to play handheld. They came with a new design for that that favors the dockability of the console. So this is what it is. It's their Zen Grip Ronin, and I've been I pretty much put it onto the Switch, and I have not taken it off, and that's all you need to know.
Nice.
Oh, also the fact that it does have like slots right here for like other like cartridges. So this is very nice. They're not spring loaded, but you could just kind of like pull them out, and then you can just like play them whenever you want to. Swap them out.
Can you dock the console even with the Switch carts in it?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, you can. The only downside is the fact that like, they do have an opening for your kickstand, but it really won't really be functional until you hit it to a 90 degree.
That's fair.
Because it's a honking thing with those handles, so can't really do that. But you have access to your SD card, so that's great. So yeah, it took a while for these ones to show up. Yeah, they like as the entire like bundle here, they didn't have these like ready until like past Christmas. So yeah, took a while, but I got mine. Now I have an extra one laying around.
Just a random one. Oh my god.
Random extra one. Phil, do you want one? Like,
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. It's the old one, right? I wouldn't be opposed to it because I wouldn't dock it.
Ah, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have that as like kind of like a display purpose, or you could just have it for like, when you take it to work. Although, granted, you might need a different type of case for it, but yeah.
Yeah. I always experiment with it.
Gotcha. All right. I'll make a note of that.
Hell yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
no.
Is there
Yeah,
anything else
there
we
was
need to cover this past
I
this
don't
past week?
think anything happened this week. I mean, Mark, unless you got something that happened like news-wise this week.
Judy's pregnant. What? Hey!
Whoa. The craziest revelation. Just the
Whoa.
craziest way to announce it.
There's a Mark Jr. running around.
It's already happened.
It happened. I think that'd be the craziest revelation if Gabe came back and he just said, like, I have a kid now. It's like, what?
I wouldn't put it past him though. That sounds like a real Gabe thing to do.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, I think that's everything. Today's just been like, well, I guess like as far as talking about like the future and everything like that, I've been really, I guess like this past like month, I've been really thinking about like what do I want to do like for the future. Obviously, I'm making content. That's haven't changed. The only thing is just like keeping track of like what I need to be doing for all these other platforms. But like as far as like the big goal that doesn't involve content creation, it's the house. It's like looking for something like that, and it's required me to kind of look into it and see what exactly I'm going to need to like fund for it, and how much like income needs or how much funding is involved in that, and I need to just save a lot. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of a lot of spending. Not too crazy, but still quite a bit of spending, and now I have to hold back and also kind of work things around as far as like where funds are going currently. So that's like the big thing for me, rolling into next year and possibly the year afterwards. So that's the big thing on my end, is just looking back on all that stuff and then just creating a plan of action. But yeah, that's it on me.
Yeah.
Checking in with Mark. Was there anything else you wanted to add before we go ahead and call? Mark? Is he asleep?
Marco.
No, I think he's dead.
Marco Polo. I'm just kind of looking and seeing if there's anything that came out this week or anything crazy. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No,
I don't think so. Especially not on the gaming side of things. It's been kind of chill. Everyone's just enjoying themselves, the holidays, and then we're just jumping into like New Year stuff. Do you have any plans? I think you already told me, but like that's a general thing.
I believe, like, New Year's. I'm waiting for a response today, but I think I have a New Year's Eve party to go to tomorrow.
Ah, cool.
I think it depends on what goes. If they get a response today.
Mm-hmm.
They told me by today we'll find out.
Gotcha.
And I was like, that's kind of cutting a little close, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, you just have to be there.
Yeah, I got Plan B just in case.
Gotcha.
Just really, basically, just do nothing. But
Plan B is be by myself.
Basically.
Bro, that's my plan A.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out. All right. In that case, we'll go ahead and call it here. Guys, appreciate everyone for tuning in for this episode of DangIT Prodcast. This is episode 487. My name is Justin. That was...
Oh. Wait.
Hold on.
Mark?
Mark,
we can't really hear you. Hold on. Say it louder.
For the people in the back. I can't.
He was so close. He's so close to get it right. Hold on. You'll give him one more chance. Mark, are you there? And I'm Philip.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hashtag bye, everybody. Oh, yeah. See you next year.
See you next year. Bye. Happy New Year.